Hi everyone, thanks for joining me on the Ghanaian Farmer channel. My name is Enyunam. If you see me in town, remember to call me Ghana's finest farmer. If that's your first time on our channel, you're most welcome. Relax and watch the videos one after the other. But remember, please subscribe. Yes, I know you're watching. Subscribe and share the link. And for those of you who have been with us for the past 3 years, we say thank you. We have you here in our heart. Thank you so much. So it's just a quick update of what has been happening on our potato production. And I'm sure people are wondering, hey, Anyona, is he ever going to harvest this potato? Yes, we're going to be harvesting pretty soon. Either this week or next week, I would bring you the updates of the harvesting happening. But you see, in the last weeks leading to the harvest, the potato is matured. And so you can see that the beds, I'll make you see, okay, nice. That's a typical example here. The bed is cracking and the potatoes are growing this way. So it cracks, and when it opens up, the mounds, I'll show you some few videos of it. The mounds are enjoying some part of it. And insect, look at this one, all right? Look at how the insect, it's a whole full grown potato. And the mounds and the insect have dealt with it. So at times when projections are made on paper, you're going to get 10 tons, you're going to get this tons on paper. What you have in mind, or what you should have in mind as an investor, is that at the end of the day, stuff like this, insect destroying some of them, mouse or rats eating the tip of it, those that have been eating at the tip but it still looks good, not destroyed like this one, can be used to process the gari and other stuff. And then the ones that look very fine and smooth and all good are the ones that we'll be selecting. That's where we call the grading. So we grade them and pick the ones that are very good, looking very good, all well. They are for the export, and then the ones that have a bit of issue here and there will be used for the gari, the flour, the other stuff. And of course, I'm sure you're wondering, what happens to the vine? Are we going to replant the vine? Are we going to plow it into the ground, or we're going to sell it? Now, guess what? The vines are livestock, nutritional livestock feed. And so as we came to the farm, we even got a call from a client who is asking, hey guys, if you're harvesting, let me know. So I'll ask my team to come and cut. So before the harvesting is done, maybe 2 days or 3 days leading to the harvest, we have to move in boys who will come and slash all the vines. All right, so we can have a bare, a plain bed. Then the harvester can now move in and harvest the potato. So I just wanted to bring you up to speed, because a lot of people have been calling, and when is the next season? When can we join the next season? And all that. We've had our fair share. In fact, I have had my fair share of challenges. Number one is lack of labor in this community. Labor is very expensive. The ones that are available are very expensive. And so bringing labor from far away to this place also costs money, because you're going to transport them, you need to feed them. If they will stay beyond 1 day, you need to provide them with accommodation. So all those things put into consideration, we decided to now hire those who are here. I mean, at the latter end of the project, we need to rather fall on those who are here. So labor became a very, very challenging factor for us. Another thing was the weather pattern. The rain, we were told by the weather forecasters that we're going to have enough rain. But as I'm telling you, we would have been very grateful if we could have 1 or 2 rains before the harvest is done, because we have applied the last fertilizer. The ground was a bit moist. There were a few showers here and there. But if we could have a heavy rainfall, it would be solid for us, because the fertilizer would have worked to the level or the maximum expectation. However, it's still good. We can still have it. So do not rely on the weather or rely on rainfall to do a commercial project. My brother, my sister, you won't like it. So the next project, we are going to actually work on irrigation. Look at the costs, and then we quickly do irrigation projects so that we can have peace of mind. Because right now, there, if I sleep, I'm not sleeping. My one eye is like this, because I am so much worried. I'm always now. That's my prayer topic. Number one, I've been praying and praying for rain. Now, number 3, has to do with um, how to easily, move things from the roadside to where our farm warehouses. We don't have aboboya. There is this tricycle that you use to move things. So if you're going to do commercial project and you know that your farm is a bit far away from the main road, usually when things are brought from Marflis, Marflis is our partner. So when things are brought from Marflis, they drop at the roadside and then we have to move it to the farmhouse. And that becomes a bit of inconvenience. You have to pay monies you're not expecting to pay and all that. So you need to make sure you get something on standby like the tricycle. It helps you in transporting stuff like fertilizer, weedicide, pesticide, these chemicals, and of course those who are coming to work for you. At times the boys who are working for us, they say, oh, Antonio, if you guys had some tricycle, you can just come to the village, drive us here. When we are done, you move us back. So it's very key that you get it, and then it makes your work very easy. So hey, and also we had a bit of challenge with the farm managers, his availability and working effectively and efficiently as expected. So one tip: if you go and hire or rent a land from a landowner, don't use the landowner as your farm manager, because that was our mistake. We actually gave the management to him, but then the funny thing is he's got a lot of other things to do. So at the end of the day, we didn't get the best as we expecting. So we had to get other hands to come and work and pay them whilst you're paying him as a farm manager. I mean, that way you're paying for something you didn't budget for. So it's very, very stressful and all that. These are some of the few highlights. And of course, you also have to make sure that you make preparations to actually deal with these rats that are eating you. I will show you some of the images. It's so disheartening. When I see it, I'm like, oh Jesus, these people are dealing with me. I went down to where the dam is, and if you see how they were, the moment one shows, then they just start eating. It all goes against the projection and the profit that we are hoping to achieve. So I just want to tell you that, hey, in about this weekend or early next week, you will see us on the field busily harvesting. And of course, those of you who want to join us, don't worry. We're going to make sure that we put everything in place, and then subsequently we wouldn't having all those challenges. So thank you so much for staying with me. My name is Enyona Manye. But when you see me in town, call me Ghana's finest farmer. But hey, quickly, I have a GoFundMe account now. GoFundMe account. Please, I'll be sharing the link in the description of this video. The description of this video. It is all about farmers, even though it's not crop farmers. It's about livestock farmers, all right? Recently, there has been some disaster, over 20,000 people displaced as a result of that Kosomo Dam spillage. So I created some GoFundMe account so we can get some small stuff. A lot of people are contributing and supporting these farmers so that we can also go and support them. If you love me, I hear a lot of people call me, and I love the work you do. I am so happy. I just want to call you and say congratulations. Keep doing the good work. Please, can you add a pocket, some l'argent? Add some coins to it, drop some coin. Please go into the description and you see the GoFundMe link and drop something. I beg you. Let's support our brothers. The fish farmers you saw me interview, that you enjoyed their interview so much, from Flo Cell to the other guys, they were all affected. Let's support each other. Thank you very much. Remember to subscribe, yeah, and share the link. But for these people, I'm still thinking of what to do with them. Bye bye.